Welcome back. I want to shout out to Verizon Wireless right now. They gave me a scale to try out, and I want to show you this scale. It's the Area Fitbit scale. It is wireless, and if you're really sick of looking at how much you weigh on that scale, this scale actually tracks a whole lot more. It's really fantastic. You can measure your body fat and your BMI, and it syncs with your app for your Fitbit. If you're using those Fitbit step counters and activity trackers, it's really fantastic. You use this scale and can look for a month what kind of trends your body is kind of undergoing. I really like it because a lot of the time I get stuck on a number, and when I get stuck on a number, I get discouraged and I say, oh, heck with it all, I'm just going to eat whatever I want, or I'm going to stop exercising. Or I have noticed when I do some CrossFit that I don't exactly lose weight. I kind of change a little bit, and but it's change for the good, but it doesn't always measure in pounds. So I highly recommend it. It's $129, not cheap, but definitely something I have enjoyed in kind of tracking my fitness goals and progress. Okay, speaking of progress, let's get back to that breakfast that I'm making for us. My apple Dutch pancake tart kind of deal. I've really cooked off my apples and put them in this pan here. I want it to be kind of like a pie pan, or just a nice little circle, so that when it's done, it's a nice shape. Like I said, if you have something that goes from skillet to oven, feel free to use that. But then we're going to make the batter, and we've got a little bit of flour, and we've got a little bit of low-fat milk, 3/4 a cup actually of that. I'm using all egg whites, but you can. One trick I do sometimes is one egg that's a whole egg and one egg white. But in this case, I'm going to use all egg whites. Just a couple tablespoons here of butter, unsalted, and then just a pinch or two of salt. Salt brings out the sweet. And then we're just going to really mix this. This is kind of the pancake element. This is the batter element. I'm making the breakfast thing because I have noticed in my busy day that I've been skipping breakfast and then overdoing it at lunch. So this is one of those things that I feel really good about. I make this the night before, the day before. It's a really nice treat if, let's say on Sunday, everybody in the family's having French toast or pancakes, or you feel like they're having Danish and you can't. You make this, and I'm telling you, you'll have a whole lot of friends who want some too. You know, put the batter over the apples, and what's going to happen is we're going to cook it high for about 20 minutes. I'm talking like 400, so high oven. And then we're going to turn the oven down in the 300s and cook it another 30. You just want it to look and feel, you know, together, stay together. So you do need to cook it for a little bit of time. All right, so my batter's pretty good, pretty smooth. Do you know that I don't know where my whisk is, so I'm using this? It would be better to have a whisk, but I'm never one to be stopped by not having the right kitchen tool. One time I used a beach paddle in a very famous video I did. It's not that famous, but I used a beach paddle to crunch up some crust. So use what you got, right? All right, so this looks pretty good, pretty smooth there. You can see from that above camera. And we've got all of our apples placed kind of nicely in our pan, in our round. Just pour that over there. And there we go. So that's going to hold it all together. It's almost a little cake. This is going to be a fantastic breakfast for you, even dessert. It's that good. When this is done, about an hour later, we're also going to sprinkle it with a little bit of powdered sugar, and it's going to be mwah. I promise it's a treat for you that'll keep you on track. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to visit fullplate.tv or Rebecca Rainier's Full Plate on Facebook.